Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Jonah. This is Jonah OMG. Today I'll be reviewing Married to Medicine, Season 10, Episode 8, Take a Napa. So, Happy New Year to everyone, 2024. Thank you so much for my subscribers. I appreciate all of you all who are on this journey with me. I am just so excited for the new year, and I hope you are too. So let's go ahead and get right on into this review. So we're still in Napa Valley. Quad is gone, y'all. She back in Atlanta. They didn't kick the girl off the trip. But I really don't know what this means for her. Like, I don't know if this means that they're going to stop filming with her when they get back to Atlanta, or they're still going to try to mend things and they just wanted a break from her on the trip. I don't know. But we shall see when they get back to Atlanta for sure. So I can't remember who Sweet Tea was talking to, or maybe she said this in her confessionals, but she did say she's feeling better in this group after clearing things up with Heavenly. So that's good. Heavenly ended up apologizing to her about the things that she said about her and Dr. G prior to her wedding, which is why she got kicked out the wedding, but she came back in anyway. But I mean, she's the new girl, and she's also the youngest in the group. I think I'm not sure how old Alicia is, but it's probably hard for her to fit in, so they need to give the girl a little bit more grace. Now, we'll be honest, she is gonna have to invest in the stylist at some point, but right now, I'll give her some grace. So half of the girls are going on a tuk-tuk tour, and the other half are going mud bathing. So Toya, Alicia, and Simone and Phaedra are going to the mud baths, and then Heavenly, Dr. Jackie, and Sweet Tea are going on a tuk-tuk tour. And I thought they were going to see some animals on the tuk-tuk tour, but apparently that didn't happen, so they just went riding around the city, so whatever. So Toya and Alicia are the only ones that actually did the mud baths, but apparently it smelled like cow manure, and y'all, there is no way I would have been able to relax sitting in a tub of cow manure. Like, now I don't even know what they said the benefits were. Like, I guess they help with skin, and I don't even know, but I could not relax with that smell. Like, there's just no way. But y'all, I noticed, like, I'm glad Sweet Tea feels better in this group, but her, Heavenly, and Jackie don't have anything in common. Like, they end up taking a little pit stop and getting something to eat on their little tuk-tuk tour. But y'all, they were just like sitting there so awkwardly. Like, they just don't have anything in common. Like, they were trying to make conversation. Sweet Tea was trying to throw a joke. She was like, we call this a shakuchi board or whatever. And Dr. Jackie and Heavenly didn't find it funny at all. I guess they thought it was more childish of her. I was just like, I don't know if it's the age gap, because I mean, they're around the same age as Dr. Greg, so her husband, so it can't be the age factor, right? The relationship just seemed so strained. I was like, oh Lord, it's tough. But Heavenly actually had to leave early. It is her daughter's graduation in Atlanta, so she had to fly back to Atlanta to get ready for that. So they segue to the other ladies, and Alicia. I think Alicia is Heavenly's friend, right? She's a friend of Heavenly, I think so. She was speaking about her marriage and how her husband has a newfound respect and appreciation for her since he's been along with the kids, and this was his first time being along with the kids, even though he has a 5-year-old. So he has a newfound appreciation for her. I'm like, okay. But it seems like they just have opposing views of relationships and marriage and gender roles. He comes from a very traditional, like, Nigerian background. I believe he's Nigerian, right, y'all? I think so. But very traditional. Like, he thinks the woman's place is to cook and clean and take care of the kids, and his place is the sole breadwinner. Like, very traditional views. In his family, the women did all the housework and the caretaking of children. Alicia doesn't come from that upbringing. She came from a single parent household. Her mom taught her, like, you don't need a man. A man is a nice to have, but you don't need him. Um, but you know, they're making their marriage work. I think they've been together for a couple years now for sure. So obviously something is going right. I hope. It wouldn't work for me, but obviously she might have known this about him before she married him. But she might not have, because sometimes these men just send a representative's child and you don't know the true person until after the marriage. Honestly, truly, like they'll switch up on you. So I don't know. Maybe she didn't know this about him. But I am glad that Cecil and Eugene were actually bringing this up too. They were talking about it. They was like, that wouldn't work for our wives, and I'm glad they know. Like Toya and Simone are not going for that. Like, I'm pretty sure Simone is the breadwinner in her family, so I know she ain't going for that traditional gender roles. So Phaedra tells the ladies that she doesn't want to ever get married again. You know, she went through a nasty divorce with Apollo. She just doesn't want to go through anything like that again. But honestly, I just want to see who this doctor boyfriend is. I don't really care about if she get married to him or not. And I just don't really care anyway. I don't care for Phaedra, y'all. Ever since she lied on Candy on Real Housewives of Atlanta, how do you make something like that up? Like, girl, like, I'm not even gonna repeat it. We don't have to talk about it or get into it. If you watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, you know what I'm talking about. But the lie was so outrageous. Like, how do you just make something like that up? Like, you are a liar. Like, that's who you are. So I really, anything Phaedra says goes through one ear and out the other. Even this little doctor boyfriend, I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't even exist. So the ladies are at their final dinner, and Jackie asked the ladies, did everything go on this trip that they wanted to? Ladies say they have no regrets. You know, specifically for asking Quad to leave the trip. They just want Quad to take some accountability. Take a look in the mirror, girl. You're not perfect yourself. Take some accountability. That's the only way they're gonna be able to move forward. Um, and yeah, just have like transparent conversations. That's what I think they need to have. Like, so ladies are back in Atlanta. So we move on to Heavenly. So she's with her daughter Laura. She just graduated from high school. So she does plan on going to FAMU for college. Heavenly's both nervous and excited for her, but they were sitting down talking. I guess this has been on Laura's spirit. She basically told Heavenly that she wants Heavenly to mend things with her sister. Heavenly and her sister have a very strained relationship. Heavenly feels like their mother actually pitted them against each other in childhood, and this kind of bled over into adulthood, and they just haven't been able to get along as sisters. So she actually called her to try to mend things. Laura convinced her. She said, you know, they need to do therapy. Like, they need to figure out. But the sister didn't answer, but she did leave a voicemail. So we'll see if she reaches back out to Heavenly. So Sweet Tea is visiting the doctor. You know, she's trying to get pregnant. Her and Dr. Greg want to have children. So she did say she's been experiencing a lot of pain around her ovary area, her ovaries rather. So the doctor does tell her that she believes that she has endometriosis and she has fibroids, and she will need surgery. And she was honest with Sweet Tea. She said, you are going to experience some challenges to get pregnant for sure. It's not impossible, but 50% of women who go through endometriosis have infertility issues. So I know it wasn't the news that she wanted to hear, but this isn't the end of her journey. Like, she just got to keep trucking along. And she'll get there, you know. But she was, you know, of course, very sad and very emotional, which of course I felt for her. But that was the end of the episode, y'all. Tell me that was the end of the episode, y'all. Make sure you comment down below your favorite moment of the episode and something you're looking forward to in this new year. I would love to hear from every one of my subscribers. All right, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.